up, y'all?
It's Kayla.
And it's Sway. And this is the Normal Girls Podcast.
Unconventional Shawty.
Okay, episode 8.
Yes, girl. Welcome back.
Yes, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Tired.
I know, it's like really hot today. It's like, it's cold and it's hot. And it's, how do you feel about it?
It was cold this morning. That's why I kind of put on like some long sleeves. But then I'm like, okay, now I'm sweaty.
No, literally, I had wore a crop top the other day. And I feel like the biggest slut because it was cold all of a sudden. I was like, why is it cold now? I swear it was hot earlier.
Same.
And I went to like Dollar General, like aunties looking at me. And I felt like a whore.
Same. I was at, that day I went to your house and we went out to Waffle House. Actually, the day before that I went to
because she was like, I need clothes when we went out.
Girl, I was at Waffle House. It was cold.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh. I'm ready for it to be warm though.
Yes, me too. It's coming up though. I feel it.
Yeah.
But what you been up to?
Girl, nothing much. I was off this week for work, so I just been catching up on some stuff. I finally, not finished, but I finally started editing those graduation vlogs.
Good.
So I'm excited. I'm gonna post them on Instagram for y'all to see the completed series because I was like laughing when last episode you was like, you're so good at that. You have an eye.
Yeah.
And then when I was editing it, I was like, so Hailey is right. I do have like a knack for things like this. So I'm gonna finish it. It's almost done. So
I'm
that's
glad
what
that
I
you're
was
getting
doing.
that done.
Yeah,
That's
I really
good.
appreciate that. What about you? What you been up to?
Girl, just working per usual. I went on a date.
How was it?
Remember I was telling y'all about that.
How was it?
Interesting. So I don't know what it is, but you know, with online dating, you can see people's profiles and stuff like that. And I look for a specific type of guy when I'm doing that. So when I went on a date,
specific guy are you saying?
I'm gonna explain. Okay. So when I went on the date, the guy showed up, and I'm like, "Why are you 5'9"? Your profile
We
said."
just talked about this last episode. Oh
Exactly.
no, 2 episodes ago. Did we not?
Yeah, I'm like, no, that was. Yeah, exactly.
2 episodes ago.
I'm like, your profile says that you're 6'1", and
was
you
my
thought that.
height?
It's like you could have, if you was 5'11", it would be different. Like, okay,
Yeah,
5'11", whatever. But 5'9", nigga, I'm 5'8". Like, it's very obvious.
Me that?
Yeah, so I just was like, okay, and then
Like, first of all, I guess there's nothing else because you can't even. You said and then there's
no,
a
it was
pause.
other things. But then I'm like, wait, he might watch this, so then I'm like, okay,
Can't go into detail.
I mean, it's just was
Girl,
weird
you
a little
did
bit.
watch.
I know. But, you know, other than that, the date was fun. It was cool. But I don't know. I just don't like when people lie about little things because then it makes me not want to trust you. So,
But that's the thing guys lie about.
I
Just
know.
the same way they say girls lie about our body and shit. Like, they be like, this bitch got too many steps.
I'm 160.
Right. Bitch, I've been 160 on my license for the longest.
Right.
Bitch. I ain't changing it either. Just update the picture.
Yes, but other than that, my week has been good.
Yeah.
Just been working and getting ready for this trip.
Yeah, I know, y'all. We leaving next week. I'm so excited.
Yes.
I need a vacation.
Should we record when we're out there, or we
Yeah.
want to just like vlog maybe?
Oh, that'd be like the first Normal Girls vlog.
Yeah,
We can do that.
Maybe we'll vlog.
Mhm.
That'll be nice.
That'd be fun. So y'all can just see what we be getting into for real.
Yes.
But real quick, check my fit.
Yes, I love that.
Thank you.
set.
Y'all can't even see it, but it's a set. I'm a sucker for a set.
I
like
love
I just
it.
feel like it's the look is already done. Like
Yes. And it's so simple. Like you can just put it, you can dress it up or wear it down as well.
Exactly.
too.
That's why I love a good set. And it's tall girl friendly. I like when it goes over my shoe for real. So
You're gonna have to send me the link to that because I need something like that. We're gonna be twins.
it's just really my son. But you look cute. What you got on?
Girl, just some Shein shit I got. I don't know though, but y'all know this little outfit that everybody wears. It's just some shit that was cute, simple, you know.
But it's cute though.
Yeah. Today, our episode is going to be talking about unconventional shawty.
Yes.
So when you hear unconventional, what are some words that you just automatically think of?
Awkward.
Awkward, weird,
Misunderstood.
yeah,
Juicy.
misfit,
Yeah.
things like that. We're gonna kind of dive into that today because I feel like growing up, we've always been a little unconventional. Kayla a little more than me.
Why do you say that?
I just feel like you're a little more unconventional than me.
How? How
I mean, not like in like a weird way, but like your style, as far as like if we're talking about unconventional fashion styles, music choices,
Yeah.
things like that. You have like things that aren't like the textbook,
You too, actually.
Same.
I would say that for you. Your music choices, the way you no, like, but career paths, like most people wouldn't even think about that.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
I feel like we definitely have some ways. So as far as music, like, do you feel like you've always been a little unconventional, like growing up? Talk about some of the music that you listen to.
I've always been embarrassed to play my music in a car because I'm that unconventional. I'm like, get on the aux. No, if I shuffle my shit, you go hear some alternative, not rock, but like, just different stuff. Like, I've always loved alternative music, always lo-fi music, honestly all of it. Like what I said like a couple episodes ago, I used to listen to Coldplay. I used to listen to this band called Odessa. I can't even think of all the crazy music I listen to. It's not even crazy to me. This is one artist I fell in love with in Scotland. Her name is Girl in Red. If you not listen to Girl in Red, it's so good. About her. Yes, alternative music. So I just listen to different stuff like that, and I always have. Like I'm pretty much still listening to the same couple artists I was listening to in high school. Like I can still play a couple songs that I listened to for like years. Like, and I'll play for
even some songs like I stumble across in my playlist because when Kayla plays, I'm like, oh my god, I like this.
Exactly.
And I'll download it and things like that. But yes, girl.
But what about you? I feel like you are pretty unconventional with your music, girl. We was like 10 listening to Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I definitely would say I am a little unconventional, but not in the sense of that. Like, I feel like everybody listens to Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
But I do listen to like a lot of music in different languages.
Oh,
so
I
love like Spanish music and things like that. And even if I don't know the words, I still sing the song.
I know.
You know, I've been recently like doing just some research on different artists. I've gotten into Selena's music because now that I speak Spanish, I like to listen to it. But oh my god, I can understand what she's saying now, and she is that girl. I see why people still love her so much.
Definitely.
But just my music choice, I never really like cared what people thought about what I'm playing. Like, you're gonna listen to Anthony Santos in my car, Hector Lavoe, like Lavoe, whatever his name is. But those are just like a few artists that I like to listen to, and people like, why are you listening to some music that's in a whole other language?
Right.
But I feel like it helps me learn as well.
I mean, Latin music is the biggest genre. I didn't realize that. Like, there so many people listen to them, you know what I mean? So I feel like when you put me on, like, damn, I was missing out.
Right. They still having some bops for real, y'all. Like, definitely check out those artists that I listed. Those are a few of my favorite. And of course, I love Bad Bunny too.
Of course. Like, I just feel like,
oh my gosh, I love him.
He's so cute too.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, girl, so as far as that, like, definitely, unconventional. Yeah. But before we jump into this totally, let's talk about some current events. What's been going on with you?
I just been obsessed with basketball lately. You've been paying attention to March Madness and then Final Four.
For sure.
It's been getting good. I haven't really been looking at the girls. I really haven't even been looking at the guys.
LSU lost.
I know. I was so sad, but I don't know. I kind of feel like, oh, this should be rigged for real. Like, once you get Vegas involved, it's a money's game. And I just felt like they had been betting on Caitlin Clark to go further since they gave that girl the biggest NIL deal last year, and she lost. Like, and then y'all trying to invite her to the White House last year. Like, I don't know.
Why.
Exactly. But I don't know. I didn't really like it. So this year I was rooting for, of course, LSU.
Yeah.
But when they lost, I was like, damn, I definitely don't want the other bitch to win. I don't want Caitlin Clark to win. No shade, but I just wasn't, I watched the game. When they played UConn, that was a good game, and I really felt
that
like
was a good
UConn
game.
is a better team. If you ask me, looking at them playing, I thought UConn really had that in the bag for real.
Yeah.
But like I said, I feel like it's a money's game.
How do you feel about Angel going to the NBA? I mean, the WNBA.
I was happy for her, and I thought it was dope as hell that she announced with a Vogue shoot. Like, that was so tough. Like,
I'm happy.
I'm happy for her too, and I'm just happy that she's bringing a lot of awareness to just black female athletes, and deals and all of that. Like, I feel like LSU did a really good job of that last year, and I was happy for them.
I feel like this is the most that I've actually seen people tune into women's basketball. Like, now I go places, you can go to the bar, see them. I was just at home because they were playing today, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I mean, my family, we watch basketball, but we didn't really watch women's basketball. So seeing that, we're all just gathering and rooting for them and seeing how everybody's coming together, like rooting for certain players. I love that for women, and I'm so excited. They should be getting paid the same amount as the men. But, you know, this is just the start of it.
And I think it's so crazy too that Angel Reese had made a really good point, because last year they was asking her, are you gonna go for the drafts as far as for this year? And she was like, no, I'm making a lot more money in college than I would be in the WNBA.
Exactly.
Why would I go next
year?
Exactly,
right?
And I feel like that's another reason why the college basketball, and even like just college sports period, is like bigger than it has ever been before. It's because of the NILs. I know some people feel bad, like don't like them, like what's his name, Nick Saban. He was one of those people that was really against it.
Why?
He was against it because he feels like college is a place where you grind. You're supposed to
Shut up. I need some money. Y'all making money off me, I need some money.
Yeah, he feel like it's no like step anymore. Like, you know, because in college the next step is NFL. Like, you're grinding, you're working for the NFL. But if you getting paid millions in college, fuck, I already bought my mom that house. What I need to go to the NFL for? You know what I mean? So people, that's why he feel like it's a bad thing. But like a person like Deion Sanders, he feel like it's a great thing. Like, you know, his son's eating off of it.
Exactly.
So I just feel like the NILs is like a really big thing now, and I feel that's another reason why people are so tuned in, because we're used to seeing like, or somebody like Caitlin Clark who got commercials and shit, like, you know, you're tuned in to see her, you're tuned in to see these kids that, you know, they're becoming a household name, and
then they can't even like go out without being stopped. Like, you gotta think about how it changes their lives. I need to be compensated as well. And you know, just having friends that play sports on higher levels and things like that, if you actually talk to the players, they love that. They have been advocating for that for years. So I'm glad that there's some things in place that gives them some bread. Because they deserve it.
But I was sad to see LSU lose. So that's all I got. What about you?
But we saw them, Caitlin Clark take that L today too. Not us cheering for her loss.
I wanted South Carolina to win. So I was happy for them.
Shout out to them.
What about you?
For my current event, I want to get into this little beef between JT and Glorilla.
Girl,
I don't want to be messy, y'all, but let's just talk about it, because I feel like it's so funny. I don't know if it's real or not. I feel like some of that stuff they could just do for sales and things, but what really got me is the things that they were saying to each other on Twitter. Like, Glorilla's
she was eating JT up.
And then some people were saying JT was like,
it was funny.
Some of her stuff was funny, but Glorilla had me dying.
Oh God, I agree.
But hopefully this creates like some rap beef so that they can start battling and getting back to how things used to be. Like, you know, put that shit on paper. Like, you know, drop some bars. You know, like. You know, stop talking about it. We're not going to be doing this Twitter beef. Let's talk about it in the studio. So I'm excited to see. But I didn't even know. I'm like, where did this beef come from? They were talking about one of them slapped each other. I didn't even hear about
Me neither.
Yeah, but I don't know. That was crazy. It was funny though. I was dying reading it.
I kind of love it. I love where rap is now. Like, I had told you this the other day. I was cleaning up my room and I told my Alexa to play like just hip hop music. And the first 4 out of 5 songs is female rap songs. Like,
we are taking over.
Literally.
Like, this is a unique time. Women have literally been like the forefront of rap right now, and I love it.
I love it too, and I feel like you can find whatever vibe you're into. If we're talking about being unconventional, you can find it in music form. You know what I mean? Like, if you like, you know, the pretty girl type, you know, Ice Spice or hard bars, Megan. Like, I just feel like it's something for you, for everybody. Raw, you know, Rico Nasty. Like, it's somebody out here for you to listen to. I love where female rap is right now.
It's really exciting to see them, you know, just compete with each other, but also not be boxed in. Like, they don't all have to sound the same, like you were saying. And you know, I'm excited. Shit, I'm gonna become a rapper. Y'all check me out. I got a few bars too. I can really spit that
I'm
shit.
behind you, like,
And as soon as we make it, you bitches want to argue with us on Twitter, just know, look, you don't want to play these games.
I'm like Chat GPT, how to argue with a bitch.
Literally, like, don't play with us. But nah, we're not gonna have them problems.
No, we good. But anyway, let's get back to it. I'm being unconventional. I was kind of saying this earlier about like how it starts in childhood. I never felt like I was the typical, you know, girly girl, you know what I mean? Especially even if I compare myself, I have a sister to my older sister, like she is definitely way more girlier than I am. And I don't even know, like, I mean, I can be girly too, I don't even like that term, but I definitely play way more.
Just like the quote unquote girly girl.
Exactly.
Like you're not the conventional girly girl.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Your style is a little different.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, and just from being like a little kid, like playing outside, you have to beg me to come in the house, and you was like, girl, everybody playing outside. I'm like, yeah, but I used to bring animals in my house.
I remember a time when we were little and we used to like play with stray cats and stuff.
A lot of them.
Yeah, and this bitch gonna bring the cat in her house and her mom's not there. She called my house screaming like,
y'all, the fucking cat was clawing on shit. I'm like, ooh, like it's so straight.
God.
It was nice outside, but when I brought it this time, first of all, the whole time, you know, hindsight's 2020. It's a stray cat. He's like, bitch, let me get out of this house.
Exactly, like
He outdoor cat. He don't want to be inside my house.
literally.
But yeah.
Did Malik come? Did my brother come in?
That was one time. It was because one of the cats had babies and laid them on my porch, and I was so young and I didn't know what to do. But
my God.
the babies ended up dying, so I had dead kittens on my porch. So I had to call your house again, but you weren't there. So your brother came over and got them off. But
that's funny.
It's
girl.
crazy. But yeah, I used to always do shit like that. It used to be that creek behind your house. I used to get a cup that we drink out of. Oh my God. And take it in the creek and get all the tadpoles.
I remember that.
And put them in the kitchen. And my sister's like, Mom, please tell her to stop. Like, why does she keep doing this?
I remember that. Didn't you even have like a fish tank where you would put them in there too?
No, I never did that.
Oh yeah.
My fish never lived that long
I
to see the tadpoles.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another story. But what about you?
I definitely feel like I would label myself as like an unconventional kid. When I was younger, you know, especially like in those grade school years, you know, people look at you a certain way and think that you're supposed to act a certain way.
Right.
I don't know, it's like a pretty girl personality. I feel like I was always like, when people meet me, they look at me and they see certain things, but then they're like, this bitch is weird.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I've always like remember growing up and just like being different.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why, like, even as a little girl, I remember saying, I want to be normal. I just want to be normal.
Right.
Like, I would say it as a joke, but, you know, I always was like, you know, just my personality. I can't even explain it. If you know me, a lot of my friends would say that I'm a little...
Maybe that's why we get along so well.
I know. We're both a little weird. Right? but I definitely heard it a lot.
Yeah. What about as far as dating? Like, are you the typical, you know, girly girl, or are you?
Am I an unconventional girlfriend?
Yeah.
I be running these niggas away. I don't know people. So once I get in a relationship where I can really see how it works, I don't know, because I be dating unconventional niggas.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas ain't textbook either.
Yeah, I used to like the textbook jockey guy, sports guy, you know, popular, this type of guy. But like, as I've gotten older, I've started to date the unconventional men because I feel like I'm myself like that.
Absolutely.
So I don't like to have to explain like why I act a certain way to certain people. I kind of just go to the guy that like likes to go to, you know, has weird obsessions with like toys and shit. Not for real, but like, well, I did date somebody that did. That was weird to me. So, you know, but you know, I just always kind of like the nerdy guy or someone who has like an interest that's not just normal, like sports and fucking bitches and shit. Like, I like niggas that like, you know, just unique things.
Yeah,
so,
like take a stroll in or take a walk in the park or just random.
All the time we saying this shit, everybody like, that's normal.
I'm so lame. That's what I'm saying.
If you knew what you know what we mean. Like,
exactly.
If you're an unconventional person, it means that like you just have things about you that don't fall into the quote unquote normal.
Exactly.
You know, categories.
I think I'm very normal. Like I feel like when I'm watching Harry Potter and I put on my Harry Potter cloak, that's pretty normal for me. Like,
literally.
You know what I mean? Like I'm that's the type of shit I'm saying. So like, okay, so you say you date unconventional guys, so that means you're not an unconventional girl dating an unconventional guy type thing. So you like weird guys? Is that what you're saying?
I like weird, but I don't want to like put it out there because sometimes they be a little too weird.
Too weird and like a little obsessed shit.
Yeah. And then like
it's like but like I want them like not weirder than me.
I don't discriminate, but like my last relationship, the nigga, he was telling me
that's weird.
I know. He was very, very weird. But like, you know, it's just like he had ADHD, and I'm okay with that because I feel like everybody got a little bit.
I feel like I'm on the spectrum, just a little.
Just, you know, but then I found out he was on the spectrum, like literally ADHD and autism. So a lot of shit made sense. I'm like, oh, okay, I see why he likes to play with dinosaurs. Like, you know, I thought that shit was like, you know, but then I was like, oh, okay, this is a little deeper. But you know, I have my ways of things that I do as well too. So I'm not like a big judgy person. It's just that, like, you know, you just have to find people that like mess with you.
Judgy, like, you know, when somebody sees something, oh hell no, he.
Okay, like,
you know what I mean?
I didn't have a problem with him playing dinosaurs till we broke up. I'm like, yeah, your bitch ass playing dinosaurs.
Okay, girls do it all the time. Like, how do you feel?
But like going into it, like I'm open to see. You know, when you like a nigga, you don't look over a lot of shit.
You look over a lot. You like, I mean, is it crazy?
Right, like cool. You know, but yeah, I'm not really a judgy person. Like, you can be yourself if you have unique hobbies or things that you like. I want you to feel be able to feel comfortable expressing that, or even partaking in those things in front of me. I don't want you to feel like you gotta live a whole nother life and shit like that. Yeah. You know, and same for me. Like, I have things about myself that I like. Like, I don't want to explain to you why I like learning about people on the spectrum, or just learning sign language, which I'm not even deaf. I don't have nobody in my family that's deaf, but I just like to speak sign language because when I see deaf people, I feel like I want them to be able to feel like, you know, they go into places and be like, you know, they don't have nobody to talk to and things like that, but I'll be the one person like.
I seen that actress off Swarm. She said that. I don't know if you've seen her interview, but she said she used to work at the airport, and she just randomly saw this lady who's deaf and was like, I'm gonna learn. And she learned, and now every time she sees a deaf person, she's talking to them.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So you've always been like, even with learning another language and being serious about it. Like, and a lot of people don't. Exactly. Especially in America, girl. In America, they be like, you either learn English or we're not talking to you.
Oh my gosh.
In other countries, they at least try to understand what you're saying. But I feel like in America, we're so easy to like shut somebody off if we don't understand them. And you learning a second language, you know, girl, for me, I was like, oh, thank God I passed that class. I know. Now I have to take another one. But as I travel, I realized it is important to learn multiple languages. Right. You know what I mean?
Because everywhere else they speak multiple languages.
They speak their mother tongue and English. You know what I mean? So I just feel like I'm speaking for myself. I need to get better at that. But I think it's pretty cool that you were taking Spanish in college, bitch. Which is crazy.
Like, who does it? My Spanish teacher told me, go off and you have the capability to learn. Really? You have the capability to be fluent in Spanish. She pulled me to the side like, these niggas in here? No. But you have
what was the class like at A&T?
Hard.
No, you didn't take it at A&T.
I didn't take it at A&T.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was at A&T. But my ASL class was the class that I was taking other places. Okay. But it was cool. It was fun. It was hard because you're trying to learn all the language in a semester or whatever. You know, so it wasn't as fun as it is now.
Because you know a little bit more.
Now I can just learn it and not have to worry about getting a grade. But you know, in college it's like, fuck, I gotta remember this shit for the test. You know,
I remember that.
It was fun, and I'm definitely glad that I'm stuck with it because now I can go out. I've been dating niggas speak other languages. Like, it really opens up a door to like a bigger group of people.
Bitch, I need to start doing that so I can open my door to a bigger group of people. Because when I was in Brazil, I couldn't even talk to half the niggas that was walking up to me because I'm like, we're not speaking Portuguese. Exactly. Like, I can't even fool the niggas that you know what I mean? You got a wider range because you speak Spanish. So, damn, I'm gonna need to learn that. So when we go to like Dominican Republic,
I know, and then like I feel like them niggas there. That's what really made me like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Because when I went to the DR, they so fine, and then like they just have this swag about them too. Like, I wanted to bring up something too with like unconventional and dating. Okay. There's been something me and Caleb been talking about like off camera, and we've been talking about like this whole idea of dating bisexual men. Because living in Atlanta, if you know, there is a really big population of gay men, DL men, bisexual men.
Absolutely.
And I feel like you see a lot of women online just talking about like, oh, but no, my nigga, he not gay. I'm not doing this. But whole time them niggas really do be gay.
Yeah.
So it's like
I feel like something I kind of have to accept now.
Yeah, like, do we just have to get used to it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, do you think things are going to start changing where, you know, now society is going to start to accept, or like we are just going to have to accept that these niggas be gay for real?
Okay, look, personally, it depends on the guy. I don't,
this
how gay
like,
we talking? Like, how gay we talking here? I mean,
you like to get this little dick sucked a little bit, you know, just a little, you know, 1, 2, maybe a little hand job in the car or something.
Okay, is he the one doing the business? Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are the crowded questions. And I know for some women, it's like, it's automatically no, hands down, right?
Yeah.
But for me, I have questions.
Like, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it because, you know, I feel like women have the ability to explore themselves and to, you know, figure out what they like.
Yeah.
And this is just what it should be. Men should be able to do these things. Now, would I allow, you know what I mean? Probably not, especially if he's the one doing the bending.
Right. So it's okay if he's giving it. So he like, man, yeah, take this dick, nigga. You okay with that? Like, I think about if I thought about it, or like, you know, if I had to see it, would I be okay with it? I don't know.
That's my thing is I don't know.
But my thing is, I feel like I've already like dated bisexual niggas. Like some of my exes, I feel like them niggas was DL.
Okay.
Maybe like 1 or 2. One for sure. I really, you know which one I'm talking about. I really think that nigga might be. He don't like women. Like the way that he treated women, there's no way that you actually really like women.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why it could be kind of too, because I feel like it's weird when a guy is so mean to women. Like you're trying to impress the bros too much. Why? Like,
can't finish and shit. Nigga wants some booty holes.
No, oh God. And I just feel like a lot of guys sometimes feel like that's their case. Yeah. But it's like, just be yourself. I wish we lived in a world where people
wish we did. But I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know if I'm that unconventional yet.
I don't know. Mine is I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I don't know. But
I don't know. That shit's crazy though.
Yeah. I mean, if we think of the peak person who was unconventional, I think of Issa Rae first. And Insecure, y'all, the writing on Insecure is just so good. And she literally was talking about this on one of the first or second seasons with Molly.
Molly dating this guy.
He was bisexual. Well, he said he only got head. He got head at a college party, and he didn't like it. That's what he said.
Is that a thing? Like, would you date a guy that had an experience, but he's like, nah, like I know I'm not gay, or I know I'm not bi. I just, you know, wanted to test it out. I was curious. Okay. He's like, but I like women. Like I know for sure that I did it so that I know that I'm attracted to women only.
My answer is I don't know, but I will say I'm not 100% like shut off to it. That's my answer.
Me, I'm the type. If I go out and I see you looking at a nigga, I'll be looking at you like this. You like something you see? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like that for, you know, like that, or he dap up a nigga, he like, hey, man, it's been a long time. Like, how you doing?
Oh, hell no.
And he gonna introduce me, and I'm like, hello. You know?
Okay. I feel you.
I don't want it to be like an experience.
I don't know. Like, I probably won't, to be honest, but I'm not 100% closed off to it. Yeah. That's mine. But yeah, shout out to Issa Rae and Insecure.
We love her so much.
I love Issa Rae. Like, she's just like, I was following her when she did her web series Awkward Black Girl. Like, I always love Issa Rae. Shout out to her because she was always awkward. Like,
we can relate to like
so
much,
stuff,
like certain things, like
her rapping in the mirror. Like, can you not do that? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's just super cool. She definitely shines light to so many different types of black women, especially Insecure. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Are you ready to get in this acting bag?
Yes, let's do it, girl.
I've been practicing paper, scissors, rock with myself. Okay?
Let's do it. I really want you to win.
I want to win too. My mom wants me to win too. She's like, are you ever going to win one? I'm like, stop looking at our stuff first of all. Okay, you ready?
No, for real. Let's go.
Okay.
No.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
And you're Mike TV. You're the little devil who cracked the system. And well, you're just happy to be here. And the rest of you must be their parents. Yeah, parents.
Oh my gosh.
Dad, Papa.
Okay.
What movie is that?
I'm going to tell you, but I always Charlie.
Say it right.
Is it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I didn't want to say Willy Wonka or, you know, so that's definitely Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
That's so crazy because I was looking at that to pick.
Were you?
But I didn't, but I was looking at it. That was one of the movies I was thinking about.
It was another movie that came to mind first, but I feel like you was going to do it.
Yeah.
So that was the second one because I love that movie. Don't get me wrong, I love the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But the second one with, what's his face that wrote that? Okay, I know it's Johnny Depp, but the guy who wrote it, Tim Burton, that's it. Yeah. Tim Burton, the way he writes his movies have like a certain look to them and a different whimsical feel. And I just felt like how he wrote Johnny Depp's character to be weird as hell. Like, it would make so much sense why Willy Wonka would be weird as fuck. He's locked in his factory and he only has Oompa Loompas. Why would he not be weird? You know what I mean? I just
and then like his experience growing up into, you know, like couldn't have candy. Yeah, little things
weird
like
as
that.
hell. Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Ready? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. No, I'm ugly. Okay. I've been like this as long as I can remember. It only happens when the sun goes down.
I'm sorry, is there
that's
more?
it.
Oh,
that's it.
Shrek. That's so good. That's so good. That was good.
Yes,
Fiona and Donkey in the Barn.
Yes, Fiona. I feel like she was like an unconventional princess,
for sure.
Queen, whatever. You know, like. Usually princesses are known for being pretty, and they talk about it in the film and stuff like that, but she was an ogre and stuff like that. An ogre? Yeah.
Yeah, ogre.
Yes, I love that movie though. Yeah.
Okay, that was good, Sue. I love that movie too. I was literally just watching that on the plane to New Orleans. The second one is my all-time favorite.
Really?
The second one is the best. When they go to Far, Far Away.
I love that one. He's like... The dad that was
when he hated. No, that's when the dad was dying. That's like the third one.
Oh, okay.
The second one's when he really first meets the parents, like literally, and they was fighting over dinner, pulling the pig.
Oh yeah.
And then Prince Charming, Fairy Godmother, seeing that situation.
Oh
I love all of that.
I love all the shows. They're really good.
It's so funny.
So this business shout out, I want to give a shout out to Adrienne. In her business, she's a hypnotherapist. She focuses on helping clear writer's blocks, anxiety, depression, even past life regressions. So if you want to do some spiritual work and some, you know, things to help you clear your mind, she is definitely the person to go to. You can find her information at prospersupreme.com or prosper_supreme on Instagram.
So this week we have Sculptures Body Spa. This is a body spa in Stockbridge area. They deal with all the non-surgical procedures, body contouring. They do liquid lipo. They even do the semaglutide injections, which is basically Ozempic. Ozempic is just a brand name. So they do all of those. If y'all want to start your weight loss journey a different way, you can definitely hit them up. They are definitely having some sales going on right now. So we'll have their information on the screen. Alrighty.
This was a good episode.
Yeah, I feel really good about it.
Yes. And you know, also going into just being unconventional, like doing things in our 20s. We're not waiting around for anything.
I was just seeing
starting our podcast.
Somebody said that too. That was like, you're supposed to something in your chill, grind in your 20s and something in your 30s so you can enjoy it in your 40s. Like, no, we're trying to enjoy this shit now. We're trying to work now, party now, travel now. Like, why would I want to
do it all now? Yeah. I'm really trying to do it before them kids.
I know.
Because when I become a mom, I'm be real conventional.
Right. Oh God. Oh God.
Real with the grandma. Nah, I'm joking.
The grandma's the baby. Damn.
I am joking, but yes, y'all, stay tuned for our next episode. Thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna start to have some guests soon, so just stay prepared for that.
Yeah,
you know?
stay with us on this journey. We already at episode 7. Like,
yes.
we're closer to 10 than 1. Like,
no, this is 8.
Oh, this is 8?
This is episode 8.
This is episode 8.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
See?
Wow.
That
Okay.
is so crazy.
I love it. But thank y'all so much for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Keep liking and commenting and sharing it with your friends. And we'll see y'all next Friday.
Yes, and don't forget to share your businesses.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so we can shout you out in the next week.
Yep. See y'all next week.
Have a good one.